Hey guys, Soldani here on day 2 of me being at Kennedy. Second verse, same as the first. You guys did not finish what I had assigned, so I'm going to give you an additional day to work on it. If you don't finish it before you leave today, it becomes homework and you take a late penalty. Read my syllabus. Always read the syllabus, and yeah, I can do that because you agreed to it. So let's get back to this. Let me explain a little bit more. Hopefully you'll know what's going on and you can get this done. Now, elements of plot. So you guys are going to be, you should have done this if you did not do it the first time and took notes. You'll be finishing up reading the Casa Amontillado. I assigned you guys to read up to page 1085, and by the way, I'm looking over at the chart that's to the left of my desk, which has been there since the beginning of school. So assignment's right up there in case you forget. So as you're reading, you're supposed to be tracking what's going on in there. Since you're reading the first half of the book, or the story, you should be getting all of the exposition and a good chunk of rising action. Remember, in our plot, rising action takes the bulk of the story, and you have your climax, which is way up at the top, and then you have a very short resolution, or falling action, and then a resolution. So it's kind of lopsided. So you're going to be doing mostly exposition and rising action. You may go a little further and get some of the additional rising action in the climax down there, but for the most part, you're still in rising action, so you can actually disregard right half of the page. So, exposition. You're getting the characters, who they are. First one is Montresor, and the other is Fortunato. They don't actually give Montresor's name until later on in the text, and that's when Fortunato names him. So, those are the two names. And then what is Montresor's beef with Fortunato? What did Fortunato actually do? And what is Montresor planning? So that is the main conflict. There's also some scenes where he's, jerking Fortunato around in order to get him to go where he wants. There's a lot of manipulation going on in there. So that's actually what's going to be going in the rising action, is all that manipulation. Also, where in the world are they? And also the time period. So if you don't know the exact time period, look at Poe's timeline when he's alive, and that'll give you a good idea of where the story should be taking place. As for the location, very specific about location, and it's very specific about what's going on. It's important to know where the story is, what's going on in the background, what holiday it is, because it explains why, 1, Fortunato is drunk, and 2, he's dressed up like an idiot. Literally an idiot. So that's what you guys will be doing. So rising action, good majority of it, and the exposition. Also, the conflict and theme. You guys should be talking about conflict already. This is a review. This is not something that you've heard of for the first time, so don't act surprised. Now the theme. Go ahead and just get a one-word theme down, and then we will work on building that out to a statement. One-word themes and one-word author's purposes no longer apply here. You guys will actually need to make statements, but we'll start where you are and build from that. So, you guys have that to turn in. Additionally, you're going to be doing a short answer response. So, how does Poe introduce Montresor and Fortunato, and what details reveal the most about them? So, what do you learn? How do you learn about Fortunato, and how do you learn about Montresor? What detail reveals most about their character? You can put that on the back of your map. You can write that on a separate sheet of paper and attach it. We've talked about TEA. You guys know my expectations for your writing. Thesis, evidence, and analysis. I'm really emphasizing that evidence. If you forgot or you just don't know what's going on, in your playlist for the 16th, I put in some videos on short answer responses. It'll use a different acronym, but it's about the same. Okay? So you'll be turning in half of that story map and you'll be turning in that short answer. If you do not have that in my box before you leave, I will not be giving you credit. If you take it home and do it at home, then I will take then it'll be late credit. If you don't turn it in at all, it becomes missing work, and you have to deal with it that way. I would just rather have your work now and give you good grades. So I will see you on video tomorrow, which is 2 days from now for me and tomorrow for you. And I will actually be in class Thursday. So see you guys then.